There is a sticker on your windshield right now. It says 3,000 miles. Not 5,000. Not 7,500. Not the number printed in the owner's manual sitting in your glove box. 3,000. That number was put there by a teenager in a branded polo shirt who spent 11 minutes under your car and has no engineering degree, no certification from any oil manufacturer, and no idea what the actual service interval for your engine is. He put it there because his manager told him to. His manager told him to because that sticker generates $7.4 billion in unnecessary oil changes across the United States every single year. Not partially unnecessary, not occasionally premature, completely, measurably, provably unnecessary. The oil in your engine right now, the standard full synthetic sitting on the shelf at every auto parts store in the country, is chemically engineered to protect metal surfaces for 7,500 to 10,000 miles. That is not a marketing claim. It is a molecular specification tested under controlled thermal stress, verified by independent tribology laboratories, and printed on the back of the bottle by the company that manufactured the oil. Mobil 1 publishes a 10,000-mile interval. Castrol publishes 10,000. Pennzoil publishes 10,000. Valvoline publishes 7,500 to 10,000, depending on formulation. Every single major oil manufacturer in North America agrees. The oil lasts at least twice as long as the sticker says. So why does every quick lube chain, every dealership service department, and every independent shop in America keep writing 3,000 on your windshield? Because that sticker is not a maintenance recommendation. It is a revenue tool. And the people writing it are not interested in your engine lasting longer. They are interested in you coming back sooner. The average American driver pays $75 per oil change and changes oil 4 times per year based on the 3,000-mile sticker. That is $300 annually. The actual required frequency for a modern engine running full synthetic oil is twice per year, $150. The difference is $150 per vehicle per year. There are 290 million registered vehicles in the United States. The math is not complicated. It is catastrophic. That is not an accident. That is a business model. And it has been running unchallenged since before most drivers on the road today were born. If you have made it this far, you already know more about oil change intervals than 95% of car owners on the road right now, mechanics included. Subscribe and share this with someone who is still handing $75 to a quick lube shop every 3,000 miles for oil that has 65% of its protective life remaining. Hit the bell because what I am about to show you next is the part that makes every Jiffy Lube franchise owner in this country deeply uncomfortable. The 3,000-mile oil change interval was established in 1968 by the American Petroleum Institute. At the time, it was a legitimate engineering recommendation. Engine oils in 1968 were mineral-based compounds with minimal additive packages. They broke down rapidly under thermal cycling. They oxidized faster. They offered less shear stability under high RPM loads. Engines in 1968 ran hotter, with looser tolerances, with less efficient cooling systems, and with combustion byproducts that contaminated oil significantly faster than anything designed in the last 3 decades. The 3,000-mile number made sense in 1968 the same way a 55-mile-per-hour speed limit made sense before modern suspension and braking systems existed. It was a product of its era. By 1998, synthetic oil chemistry had advanced to the point where every major manufacturer began extending factory-recommended oil change intervals to 7,500 miles. Toyota moved to 10,000 miles. BMW moved to 15,000. Honda moved to condition-based monitoring that routinely exceeds 7,500 miles before triggering a service alert. By 2010, there was not a single major automaker on Earth still recommending 3,000-mile intervals for vehicles running synthetic oil. Not one. The engineering moved forward 25 years ago. The sticker on your windshield did not. It stayed at 3,000 because 3,000 is profitable. Because 3,000 means you come back twice as often. Because 3,000 means $7.4 billion that would evaporate overnight if every driver in America simply opened their glove box and read the number the engineers printed there. Inside your engine, oil does 4 things simultaneously. It lubricates, reducing metal-on-metal friction between surfaces moving at up to 4,000 revolutions per minute. It cools, absorbing heat generated by combustion and transferring it away from critical components. It cleans, suspending microscopic contaminants and carrying them to the oil filter where they are trapped. And it seals, maintaining the compression barrier between piston rings and cylinder walls. Modern full synthetic oil is engineered to perform all 4 functions for a minimum of 7,500 miles under normal driving conditions. The additive packages, the detergent molecules, the viscosity index improvers, and the synthetic base stock are designed, tested, and certified to that threshold. At 3,000 miles, your oil has consumed approximately 30 to 40% of its functional capacity. The detergents are still active. The viscosity is still within specification. The thermal stability is still intact. You are draining oil that has 60 to 70% of its protective life remaining. You are pouring functional lubricant into a waste container and replacing it with identical functional lubricant. That is not maintenance. That is waste. And you are paying $75 for the privilege of committing it. Here's exactly what to do, and it is almost insultingly simple. Open your glove box. Remove the owner's manual. Turn to the maintenance schedule section. It is usually within the first 30 pages. Read the oil change interval, printed there by the engineers who designed your engine. That number is your interval. Not the sticker, not the quick lube advisor who makes commission on service frequency, not the dealership service writer who gets a bonus for upselling maintenance packages. The manual. For most vehicles built after 2010 running full synthetic oil, that number will be between 7,500 and 10,000 miles. Some manufacturers also specify a time interval, typically 12 months. Follow whichever comes first. If you drive in conditions classified as severe by the manufacturer, frequent short trips under 10 miles, sustained stop-and-go traffic in extreme heat, regular towing, or driving in heavy dust, follow the severe schedule. That number is typically 5,000 miles, not 3,000. Even the worst-case scenario published by any manufacturer in the last 15 years does not say 3,000. If you want additional verification, spend $30 on an oil analysis kit from Blackstone Laboratories. Send in a sample at your current interval. They will tell you exactly how much life remains in your oil, measured in parts per million of wear metals, additive depletion, and viscosity breakdown. It is the same test that commercial fleet operators use to determine oil change intervals across thousands of vehicles. Total cost of reading your manual, $0. Total cost of oil analysis, $30 one time. Total annual savings from switching to manufacturer intervals, $75 to $225, depending on your current frequency and oil type. A fleet manager operating 40 delivery vehicles out of Phoenix, Arizona, switched his entire fleet from 3,000-mile intervals to the manufacturer-specified 7,500-mile interval in 2019. He documented every oil analysis report across all 40 vehicles for 3 consecutive years. Over 240 individual oil analyses covering 1.8 million cumulative fleet miles. Not a single engine showed accelerated wear. Not a single oil analysis returned results outside normal operating parameters. Not a single vehicle experienced an oil-related mechanical failure. His annual oil change expenditure dropped from $48,000 to $19,200. The difference is $28,800 per year. Across 3 years, that is $86,400 in verified savings, with zero measurable impact on engine health. And it came down to reading a number that was printed in 40 glove boxes the entire time. His vehicles are still running. His engines show no additional wear. The only thing that changed was how often he paid someone to drain perfectly good oil out of a perfectly healthy engine. The 3,000-mile oil change interval costs American drivers $7.4 billion every year. The oil manufacturers say 7,500 to 10,000. The automakers say 7,500 to 10,000. The independent laboratory analysis confirms 7,500 to 10,000. The only people who say 3,000 are the people who collect $75 every time you believe them. The compound is not exotic. The science is not complicated. The manual is in your glove box. The only reason you did not know this until today is that knowing it costs the wrong people far too much money. If this video opens something for you, subscribe and share it right now. Every share puts this in front of someone who is still paying double for a service interval that expired in 1998. Every subscription keeps this channel digging into the service bay practices they assumed you would never question. The next vault opens soon, and what is inside involves the cabin air filter, a 60-second procedure that requires no tools, costs $8 in materials, and that dealerships across America charge $80 to $120 to perform. If you have ever paid a dealer to replace your cabin filter, you are going to want to see that one before your next service appointment.